Yeah, going back to my first trip out here, the first time I met you, I met Paul, well, where I was training. I was doing taekwondo, karate, trying to get into kickboxing, didn't really know where to go from Macomb, Mississippi to find some kickboxing. But somebody said that a guy at the college had kickboxed. So I actually brought him over and we sparred in my living room. My mom filmed it.
Yeah, remember, that's the guy that she had like saved.
Yeah.
Didn't she like save him because the guy was like half killed the guy or something?
You guys there, but
yeah, Mom told me about that.
Yeah, so Paul goes, hey, you're doing good. You need to meet my coach. He said he'll accept challenges from anybody. So that's kind of what I do here where I'm at. I just go, not to disrespect anybody, but I just wanted to test myself against everybody.
Yeah.
See how far I could go and what I need to work on. So I think we called you from my house that night. Paul called you from my house. And the next night I came to your gym. We're going up there thinking it's going to be just like every other time I go in the gym. Like,
yeah, you made
any
me
problems.
Feel good. Yeah. Made me feel good when you told me it felt like you was fighting 4 or 5 guys at the same time. That made my head swell like a frick.
I brought my group of friends with me, and
that's right. I forgot about
I was looking around like, who just kicked me in the back of the head? Because you're standing in front of me.
I forgot about all the guys came up.
So I had my group of friends that went everywhere with me.
Yeah.
They never fought, but they would just sit and watch me fight all day.
Yep.
And then and we were riding back. They didn't say a word till we hit the Mississippi State line. Yeah. I think they were scared I'd kick them out. Kick them out of the car. So they didn't say a word till we hit the state line. One guy goes, "Are you sick?" No, not sick. Are you tired? No, not really tired. I feel just like I always do. And we've never seen you get beat up like that. I was like, I've never been beat up like that. I just whooped my ass. So I don't know what to tell you except I'll be back tomorrow and the next day and the next day until I'm not getting my ass kicked.
And you came back, son. Yeah. And you came back every day, and that's why I took to Jimmy, because he was very respectful kid, very well-mannered kid, and he wanted to learn. And I tried to get him to quit 1,000 times in drills. I would try to torture this kid. I would try to train him, and I'd just defeat. He would never. He never gave up on me, not once. I'd have him pull my truck around with a parachute harness and hold on to brake, and he would never quit. So I promised I would never quit on him. So I guess that's it. That's the story of Russell Jones and Jimmy Terrell, how we got together. Now I guess I'm back. I should introduce you guys to my best fighter that ever trained in 30 years of teaching martial arts. This is my boy Jimmy Terrell. He's training with me on, I guess started about 97 or so. I used to have to, well, I still do, but I don't do as much. I just had the Russell Jones challenge. Jimmy took my challenge. Jimmy's one of the guys that took my challenge about 15, 16 years ago. A little hillbilly, skinny boy walked in my gym, said he wanted to take the Russ, wanted to fight me, wanted to take my little challenge that I had. He was going to school up in Mississippi, wasn't it, with Paul, with a friend of mine up in there in Mississippi, and Paul told him about me, and Jimmy was kind of like I was when I was young. He wanted to take his skills to the furthest level. So he used to go to other gyms and challenge the fighters and fight them, whip their asses. Well, he showed up one day. Paul called me and asked me about it. I said, sure, bring him on by. And most of the kids that come by are just little fucking punks. Jimmy had a good attitude, came in, said he'd heard about my challenge through Paul, wanted to know if he could do it. So I asked him what kind of experience he has. He's a black belt taekwondo. He had 4 or 5 tough man fights or something. She had a few street fights. So we jumped in the ring, and in them days, nobody really did a lot of Muay Thai. Everybody did what they called the American rules. We did punches and kicks above the belt. Karate tournaments, they didn't allow any sweeps or any leg kicks or anything like that, knees or elbows. So at that point in time in the 80s, it was mostly an American rules, kickboxing rules going on here. So Jimmy jumped in a ring with me, and I don't know, I think he lasted 2 rounds the first day.
Yeah.
And, but he was, he did well. We stopped after 2 rounds, I think. Said, Mr. Jones, I need to take a little break. I said, well, what's the matter? I don't know, the first time you told me, I think, he was fighting. I don't know what you told me the first time.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything with you.
Yeah, said he ain't never had his ass whipped like that, and couldn't do nothing. I said, well, son, you got to stand. I've been doing this a long time, and I got 3 world titles, blah, blah, blah. But you did good. So he asked me, nobody ever asked. He said, well, I'll come by and do it tomorrow. I said, yeah, man, that'd be all right. And I thought kid was crazy after that, so I said, yeah, come on in. So he come back the next day, and I think we did 3 rounds. And he asked me for a break again, and we took a little break. We talked a while, and asked me if he could do it again. I said, well, yeah, man. I mean, I ain't never had nobody do that, but, I kind of was thinking to myself, this little kid's crazy. He want to get his ass whipped 3 days in a row. Okay, So he come in the 3rd day, and we did 4 rounds in a row. And good rounds. And we stopped again. And, I asked him what he thought about it. Like I said, he never had his ass whipped before. I said, well, you train with me, you'll never have your ass whipped again.